What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Favorite guy in the hoodie, Jay Knows Credit, back with another video. We're going live today. Different areas right now. We're on Instagram. We're also on YouTube right now. I did a little test. I did a test the other day. I did an actual video live stream for different company called StreamYard. They stream to YouTube and Facebook. They don't stream to Instagram. I want to get everything to be streamed all at once. I want to stream everything all at one time. But right now I am using two different devices on my phone, and I'm on a MacBook right now. Just bringing some information to y'all as of today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. I know y'all are very, very important, and y'all are very busy out here. Okay, I know it's Tuesday. Maybe ran all your errands yesterday. Let's get into the information. Okay, so first, so if you do Amex, if you have an Amex credit card, or if you have friends who have an Amex credit card, most people are going to tell you to not get authorized users with that Amex. Okay, they tell you the Amex card doesn't report the history, so it doesn't have a benefit. Okay, and that can't be further from the truth, because the American Express card does give you a benefit. Now, they are telling you the truth. Let me just say this first. If somebody's trying to sell you an authorized user from an American Express card, you need to know that the history does not come with it. If it's a 10K limit, $50,000 limit, 100K limit, the history that person has does not come over to your credit report. So if that person has 10 years with a 50K limit, that 10 years does not carry over to you. All right. You need to understand that, so that way you're not getting gypped by people who are selling authorized users. There's a lot of people out here selling people on the idea of getting these authorized users, but they're not educating them on how they work and how to properly use it. Okay. So I want to give you that education on that. So if you're buying a authorized user, do not buy an American Express card if your purpose is to get the history. Okay. Now, there is a purpose to it, but you may pay less for that trade line only because now you know for a fact the history doesn't come along with it. Okay. So the actual limit does. The credit limit does. So that will help with your overall credit rating. You're trying to lower your credit utilization, like overall, and they have, a good credit to debt ratio. They haven't missed any payments and things like that. They're just going to report. Now, the fantastic thing about the American Express posting as an authorized user is, unlike most credit cards, most credit, Capital One, Barclays, I don't care what the company is, okay? Those other companies are going to report the negative information if the person's credit you're piggybacking off of, okay, decides to default. Now, we know right now a lot of people are defaulting. Why? They're not making as much money. There's plenty of jobs and there's plenty of Uber and all that. People just don't want to do that. Let's just not even go into that right now. But they're missing payments, and it's causing the people, that's piggybacking off of their credit card to also get a bad credit rating. With American Express, that does not happen. That means that if the person who doesn't make their payment, they don't report the negative payment to the authorized user. Okay, that is part of their policy. They don't report that negative information to the AU. So you can actually be piggybacking off of somebody's Amex, knowing you're not getting the history, but that that big limit can help you in different ways. Now, first way we talked about already, it can help you with lowering your overall credit usage. Maybe you got high limits, maybe now case per case, I'll say credit card per credit card. Having one high credit card, of course, is still going to hurt you. But overall, with your overall credit limits, getting an Amex credit card with a high limit, that can lower that. The next part of how it benefits you as far as an Amex card is concerned, as far as that authorized user is concerned, is that anybody can be added on there and piggyback off of it up until they're 18 years old. But with American Express, it goes all the way back to when you were 13. So a 13-year-old can get on an Amex card compared to any other traditional credit card. Yes, you can add that person as an authorized user, but it won't even give them a benefit enough until they're 18. Okay. It'll give you the most benefit with the American Express card because it goes all the way back to when they're 13. You can add somebody on as an AU when they're born. That's great. But you want to see like how is it going to affect that person's credit? Like how is it going to benefit that person from piggybacking off of being 0 years old? Okay, now, I heard people say this and other things and in passing and people telling me like, should I add my baby on as an authorized user? No, there's no point in doing that. Okay, it's just unless you got an Amex and you're 13. If you have kids that turn 18, they turn 17. Maybe they just turned 17. It's okay. Add them on as authorized user. It'll carry on until they're 18. But people who just add on and they, you got your kids on this and all that, and that's cool for responsibility, but it's not going to help their credit overall with all these other credit card companies. And so just keep that in mind when you're getting authorized users. Speaking of authorized users, I do have access to another 200 authorized users as of today. I just locked in 200 new authorized users, and they are guaranteed to post any payment that's made to J Knows Credit for your trade lines to post authorized users. They will be held in limbo, which means that the person whose credit card you piggybacking off of does not get the money until it posts to your credit. I'm gonna repeat that. The person, I am the middleman basically in this scenario. I don't own these credit cards. They're not my credit cards. Okay. So they are going to be a plethora of different people's cards. So what happens is you're added as an authorized user. Boom. Let's say the credit card reports on the 12th. It takes, for authorized users, sometimes it takes between 20, sometimes it's immediate. Okay. Sometimes it's 20 days, sometimes it's 3 days, sometimes it's 17 days, and all of that, right? That person, if they didn't add you, they're not getting paid. If they didn't do their part, they're not getting paid. If there was a typo, they're not getting paid. Okay. So your money is safe when it comes to that. The reason why I had to cut off before was just that, there's just too many inconsistencies when it came to, that whole communication and all that. So now I have something that is like locked into place, and we're going to have a big, a big plethora of them for everyone. Now this just happened, so it's not even in my database yet. I haven't even typed them all up. To type in all the limits, how many lines are available yet, and all that. I literally just locked this in today. So please be patient as I roll it out. I'll make an official video for YouTube as well, putting it on Instagram so that way y'all can see that they are available and you are able to go and make purchases for that. As well as my merchant account. I've been waiting patient for my merchant account. Thank y'all for your patience. My merchant account is ready, but it's just that the link is not on the website. So I did have to change from one merchant account to a different one because the other one didn't have the usability I needed to have for you all to be able to go to my website and do things efficiently without having to contact me in the process. And so if you got to contact me in the process, there's no point in having a website that runs your process, right? That defeats the purpose. And so I had to switch over. That's taking some time, but that will be totally completed this week. Okay. And thank y'all for your patience on that. Now, the reason why I didn't name the video here on YouTube, I didn't name the video the way that I did, is because what this country right now isn't telling you that this whole country is built on credit. Whole entire country. You know what I mean? Like it's built. The actual everybody making money, all these billionaires and millionaires and all that, they made all of this from credit, from getting credit, leveraging credit. That's what people are not tapping into as a whole. Now I know you might have put it off to the side. It hasn't been as important. It hasn't been a factor because you've got this goal and that goal and this goal and that goal. And I promise a lot of you all that have certain goals that are watching me, most of your goals are financial. I'm not saying that every goal is financial, but you do have a lot of financial goals. Let's be clear. Let's be for real. Okay. So if you do have all of these financial goals, and you don't have the type of money that somebody else has, right? You're like, man, this person did it. They had, this head start. They had, all this bread. They had all this, you know what I mean? And you're like, okay, I can do the same thing. And you're right, you can, but they went through a different system. They went through and got credit. They went through friends and got angel investors. They had a circle of people at the golf club they got money from. They were able to, hit up their person that works at Experian and help them, boost their score to 805 or whatever. So that way they can get, a loan for $5 million or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, so if you are a person who is looking to elevate your income, you want to make more money. If you're trying to make more money, if you're looking to make more money, do that with somebody else's money. Do that not with your brother's money, not with your brother and sister's money. I get you can do that, yes, but most of our brothers and sisters ain't got 10 racks, 20 racks, 100 racks sitting somewhere, number one. Number two, do you want to have to owe a person back and have to do all that? You know what I mean? Like, it's not a comfortable thing. Why not do this? Why not do what this country has been doing since they started making money? Borrow from an entity, take that money and make you some more. That might sound like the simplest idea ever, but most of my people aren't getting that idea. Now, banks borrow and make money. Businesses borrow and make money. We say, no, we just need to go to work. You follow me? They say, no, don't get in too much debt. Just go to work. When all they do is get more debt to make more money. They borrow money to make more money. They cause calamity to make it okay for you to give them permission to borrow more money to put you in more debt, and you say that's okay. They push the debt ceiling, they push it back, they push it up, they push dates back, they tell you, oh, they don't have the money, they got to borrow money. Why are they telling you in the news they got to borrow money like you can do something about it? You ain't got the money to give them, so why are they telling you that, hey, we out of money? What you telling me for? You got all the money. You got trillions of dollars. Why are you telling me this on the news? Why are they telling you? So you can call and hey, y'all need to pass these laws. Such and such, you Democrat, you Republican, you in between, you whatever. They make you do that. They put you in a position, they put it on the news, they make it seem like, oh man, it's catastrophic. You should panic, you should be in fear. When all they're doing is just borrowing from the entity that they put in place to borrow from, and just make you put the pressure on them giving them the money. They're using you as a pawn for them to get more debt so they can make more money. If you don't understand that, you will keep letting people, situations, your grandma, your mom, I don't care who it is. This ain't being judgmental, okay? But you're going to let people who don't know how to make money, who don't do things that people do in business to make money, teach you about money. You're letting people who are not doing the elite form of making money and staying wealthy. These families gonna be rich forever. They're gonna be wealthy forever. Why? Because they borrow money, they make more money. They borrow money, get this building that costs $1 million. They have a net profit every month of $200,000 a month, of $50K a month, or whatever, and they straight. Now they got the choice to either pay the debts off or give all of their assets to somebody else, file bankruptcy on the business, get rid of all their debt, buy all their assets back from all their kids and friends, and now they're rich again. They go with ABC company, they file bankruptcy, they go with ABCD company, They filed bankruptcy. They got A, B, C, D, E company. They never lose. Never. Somebody getting fired for illegal practices of stealing your money. They going home with still $80 million, $800 million. They took somebody else's money and they made money from it. They say what's illegal is legal if the government does it. If the government does it, it's legal. If you do it, it's bad. You got people in your ear right now telling you you need to keep that debt down. And the government saying we got to get that debt up. They're like, yo, we got 28 trillion. We need to get in 50 trillion in debt. That 28 trillion, we ain't making enough money off that 28 trillion. We need 58 trillion in debt to make some more money. And that 58 trillion, yes, is what the citizens are going to owe eventually. But we ain't worried about that right now. We just want to get this 58 trillion so we can make some more freaking money. If you want to make money, you have got to stop looking at other people and letting their judgment affect the money that you're going to make in your house. How you going to let somebody else outside that don't even pay your bills, that don't live your life, that does not have any effect on really your day-to-day? You see them, what, 1 hour, 10 minutes? You see them at the store? Maybe you work with them. But other than that, like, how are they really truly affecting your life? You're letting other people tell you what's wrong and right, and you're not doing the research and studying for yourself. You're not looking at all the people out here who are making money right now and what they're doing. They're leveraging somebody else's money to make more money. And I'm talking about the big people making money. That's what they're doing. All right? Of course, there's a lot of people out here now who are starting to wake up. I'm trying to wake up more of us. Now, I don't try. I don't like that word. We don't use that word in my vocabulary. I don't try to do nothing. Ain't no trying. If you say the word trying, you'll forever be trying. You'll never get to. Okay? So that's quick. Know what you say what you mean, know that words have meaning, and then they have power, okay? So we don't try, we do. I'm not trying, I'm doing the work that I set out to do right now in this live. This is the work I set out to do. I set out to call upon you, not to just, hey, send me some money for some credit repair. I called out to you for you to get yourself in order, and you go out here and get some money. Get some of this money that they're giving away. Get this money they're giving away. Now, if you need credit services, yes, hit me up. I want to repair your credit. Fantastic. Yes, hit me up. I got some great services. Yes, I got some trade lines for you. Yes, I got some business funding for you. Yes, I got some credit card funding for you. Yes. But the main objective is for you to take heed to what we have and make money. Like I say this all the time. I said this for the first time on Instagram, though. I bit my tongue. Okay? We don't lie, but yeah, I bit my tongue. All right. But you have got to get the mentality that anything you want, you can have. You got to get that mentality. Anything you want, you can have it. Anything you need, God's going to provide it. But anything you want, you can definitely have it. But you got to have that type of mentality that you can have it. Now, I'm giving you the keys right now. This is the keys. Now, people are going to tell me they ain't got no keys. I'm giving you the keys for real right now. Here are the keys. Get your credit right. It's the only thing that does not ask you what color you are. I repeat, get your credit right. Number two, why? Because it is the only thing that does not ask you what color you are. So no matter what color you are, you can win. No matter the color. All they're looking at is that score. That's all that matters is that score. It's the even playing ground. Even. It's the only one I know of right now. You might know some other ones, okay? Maybe you know some. I don't know no other even playing grounds, even playing grounds when it comes to money. When it comes to finances, y'all tell me another one that's an even playing ground. You can't tell me jobs are because they don't be even when it comes to nothing. If they don't like you, your nose too big, maybe you got too much excitement. I don't like you. You might take my freaking job, so you're not hired. It's all about who likes you. Well, when it comes to this credit game, it ain't about who likes you. That's not what it's about. You get your credit right, man. Look, you want that? You need it? You can get it. You need to finance it? Finance it. Don't be mad or don't be sitting here like, oh my God, I gotta finance this. I gotta get this big old brother printer for my business. I got this printer. Oh my God, it's gonna cost me $400. I don't have no cash. I got put on a credit card. The credit card's 29.99% interest. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. A business owner will take this right here at 80% interest. He don't care. She don't care. He know what they're gonna do with this business. They know. They know if they get this, they're gonna make money. That's what they know. If I get this right here, I'm gonna make money. I don't care how much this microphone is. This microphone. I don't care how much this microphone is. I need it. It's gonna help me make some money. And I had to get on my credit card. I need this laptop. I need this iPhone. You know why? Because it's gonna make me some money. I got put on my credit. So what? I know how to work it to make me some money. This is what you've got to get inside of your head fast, quick, in a hurry, and stop looking at credit or debt as, oh man, I can't even think right. I can't sleep at night. Babe, I'm about to flush you out because we got nothing. Who cares? You're not worried about debt because this country ain't worried about it. What you worried about it for? Why they got you panicking and they ain't panicking about no debt? They ain't panicking about that. They panicking about running out of money. They ain't panicking about the debt they got. They're not panicking about Social Security that don't exist no more. They're not panicking about them being negative $200 trillion in that. They're not worried about that. They're not worried about your Medicaid and your Medicare. They're not worried about none of that. All they're worried about is the fact that they can't spend more money. That's all they're worried about. We can't spend more money. There's a problem. We used to spend $100,000 every 2 minutes. Now we can only spend $5,000 every 2 minutes. No, we need more money. They're not worried about us and their debt, in our debt. Why are you worried about that debt? The reason why is because maybe you bought things with debt, or only thing you've seen bought with debt has been things that don't put money in your pocket. Why not try to do things differently this time and invest in things that's going to put money in your pocket instead of investing in things that don't? I promise you have a different outlook on credit then. You'd be like, yo, give me that credit. I show up with my credit cards. They're like, Jay, why you got so many credit cards, Jay? Why you got so many? Like, I don't know anybody that got as many credit cards as you. Why you got so freaking many credit cards, Jay? Like, why? You don't need all that money, Jay. And you can't spend it all at one time. So why you got all them credit cards? The reason why I got all these credit cards is because opportunities always talk. They talk every day. And sometimes I've never talked to them before. What do I mean by that? I could pass by a property I've never seen before and be like, hey, that property is for sale. I got some credit. I got some credit. I got some good credit. I got some credit cards. I can get that. That's a good spot. You know what? I don't see that grass and forest. No, I see townhomes right there. That's gonna be townhomes right here, and then back over there in the back. That's gonna be a whole housing development back there. They're gonna put a CVS right there. Yep. CVS gonna be right there because I know they love CVS. And then eventually they're gonna put a Target over here in this corner. So I need to buy that property right there and get that land. But I can't do that if I don't have no money already ahead of time. This is why you can't have just your money always be gone, or your credit can't be all the way maxed out. You got to have some credit available, or a good credit score to where you can be able to say, okay, look, that's available. I can go out and buy that. I have a lot of credit cards and I have a lot of access to credit, so that way I can capitalize on opportunities to do what? To make more money. Not to get more stuff. Anybody can get stuff. I need this credit to flip 28, 29.99%, 38.7%. We don't care. Why? Because we can do math. We don't do emotions. We do math when it comes to money. Let me see if I got I take that in another place. I'm trying to see my calculator. Oh, yeah, there you go. My baby. This is my baby. Invest in the calculator. I don't care. Invest in a real calculator because it just helps you. I know y'all like the phones and all that. I gotta have me a real grip calculator. Okay, I need to see the money. I gotta see the money. Gotta see the money. When you see the money, when you see what you got, it's no longer fear. Okay. So 29.99% interest rate. That's a year. That's a year. They compound it. They break it down for a daily rate and all that. Okay. Let's say, for an example, you got to get you a car. All right. I put together a Turo course. I'm almost done editing it right now. If you need to put some cars on Turo, by the way, I got a course for that. It's going to be $200. I'm almost done. But anyway, let's say you bought a car. You financed the car through Navy Federal. If you don't have Navy Federal, we got Navy Federal here at J Knows Credit. Okay. Navy Federal access is $300. We'll get you into Navy Federal. What's the $300 going to do? It's going to get you into Navy Federal. You're not getting anything else but getting access to Navy Federal. Just so we're clear, $300 it costs. Why does it cost $300 to get into the bank? Because you can't get in there by yourself. You can't, unless you're in the military. If you're not in the military, if you don't have a direct parent in the military, you cannot get an account. But I will give you an account for $300. Make that clear. So let's say you go to the Navy Federal, you get you a car loan. The car loan, $50,000 car loan. For that car loan, you're going to pay, let's say you're paying $1,400 a month from that car loan. Okay, $1,400. You went and got you an S550. You went and got you a Tesla Plaid Model S. All right, you're paying $1,400 a month because your interest rate is high. If your interest rate wasn't high, let's say you were only paying $1,000. Okay, but the interest rate is high. You could wait 6 months and fix it, but we don't want to do that. We're trying to get cars on Turo. So you buy you a car to rent it out on Turo. Okay, you make $2,000 a month with the car. So you got $2,000 that you're making. You got a payment of $1,400. What you got? You got $600, right? You got $600 cash flow every month. So you did that for 6 months. That's $3,600 you made off your car. Now, if you waited 6 months until your credit was fixed, you did not make $3,600 freaking dollars. Do you understand me? So you're missing time. So a lot of people try to wait for the perfect time. You've already missed the perfect time if you're trying to wait to do something. I'm gonna wait till next week. No, you need to do it now. You got the money now. You just don't want to do it. You got the opportunity to do it now. You don't want to. You don't want to invest in nothing now. You don't want to invest because it's scary. You haven't done the math. You haven't done the research. That's the only reason why people are scared to spend or invest money in something, or even investing in their credit, or investing in a car. They don't even know truly anything about cars and how to make money with the car, or anything about Turo. But the way you fix that is getting knowledge. That's the only way you fix fear. That's the only way you fix not knowing, is to get knowledge. You get knowledge. Don't worry about the high interest rates. Business owners like me, we don't care. We don't care. We just want to take the money and invest it. We're going to throw it in the market. We're going to throw it in crypto. We're going to throw it in buildings. We're going to throw it in equipment. We need to make more money. We're going to make more money. You have to also have that type of mentality and that type of, I guess I'll say, financial view when it comes to your credit. Now, don't get me wrong. You can have a good time with your credit as far as, buying stuff later. Do that later. Let your credit make you some money first. Take that money. You can invest in other things as well as have enough money to pay your bills for the credit that you got. Pay that on time. And you have enough money to go and have some fun as well, if you do it right. This is the way I like to do it, okay? Because I used to sell dope, just for a couple months, nothing serious. Everybody be bragging about them selling dope for years and all that. Nope. about 4 or 5 months. That's all. Made a couple dollars, make just to live. Okay, but never smoked and all that. Started smoking weed 2 years ago. I actually sold real dope. Okay, but what I did was took my money, invested it, went to a trap house with a young lady, made money in the trap house. Stayed in that one house. I didn't have to go out a lot in the street. Stay right there, position, make my money. Then I took that money, I re-upped, and I came back to making some more money. Then I took more of that money and I re-up again, and I came back making some more money. Then I went out and had a good time with my money. See, I've always been doing this. I'm just doing it with credit. See, I take my credit and say, hey, go make me some money. And it makes me money. And I take that money and I say, yeah, this money makes you go this way and make some money. Then I take that money that I made from that. Then I might say, okay, I'm going to spend a little bit over here and invest that, and then take the rest and I'm going to buy me a Burberry hat. That's how you do it. That's the game. That's how you really do it. That's how you change the game on them. That's all they do. Just to be clear, they take their money, other people's money, with the credit, flip the money a couple of times, take care of their lifestyle and their family and their kids forever off somebody else's money. This is the power of this credit thing. Don't be afraid to invest to fix your credit. Don't be afraid to invest to get a trade line or whatever like that. You're missing out on hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars being stingy with a little bit of $500,000, $2,000, somebody to fix your credit. I don't care if it's CJ credit fixer. I don't care who. It don't matter. I don't care who's fixing your credit. Pay somebody, because if you don't have time to learn to do it, you need to get somebody to do it if it ain't right. If your credit ain't strong enough, go find somebody. If you don't like me, I'm ugly, I'm big head, I got dreads, I'm black, whatever. It don't matter. Do something. Invest with somebody and get your credit right. Leverage that credit and stop talking about you broke all the time. You're not broke. You got opportunity. You got this iPhone, this Android phone, and you're not using it properly to make money. You're just scrolling. Stop scrolling. Go make some money. And this is Jay Knows Credit. Y'all have a great day.